last we left you guys, you had demanded to go somewhere safe and leapt into some strange book's portal. You now wake up somewhere else. You guys are in comfortable beds, same room, different beds, not spooning each other unless you really, really want to be, in which case I'm happy to change it. And you can definitely smell and hear the ocean. It seems very peaceful, very, very serene. As safe as perhaps it gets.
Immediately, I am on my guard.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, you are fully clothed as you were when you went into the gate laying in your bed, which is different. And
dear mother of God. So what
but your clothes are different than when you went to bed.
What Roll20 link do I need?
So you log into Roll20 and it will be the Heroic Cthulhu first game.
Yeah.
It's just there.
And let me give him a link. I can put it into a fucking Google Hangouts now that he's actually in this Google Hangouts. There you go. It's the same one as before. I recommend
game 5 times. I have successfully joined game. There we
go. I would bookmark that motherfucker as well. 2 bookmarks. That's all you need. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying it'll fucking work, but I'm hopeful. Anyway, you guys are now dressed in dark polo neck sweaters, fawn trousers, dark shoes with thick white soles, and the jacket is black with white trim. Also, the jackets are hanging up. One of them has a number 83. One of them has a number 102. Which would you guys like? There are 2 jackets and 2 of you.
I want the one that says 102.
Very well.
If it fits.
They do.
Great.
Here's now what you guys look like. Bing, bing.
That's very dark.
You're gonna have to scroll down and a little bit to the right. Sorry.
Oh man. Oh God. Oh man.
Is there a bedpost somewhere nearby I can beat my head on?
Yes.
Excellent. God damn it.
That is do I have these cat ears on?
No, that was the only picture of you I could find. That
is that why you were commenting on my Facebook profile picture being not me?
Surprise, motherfucker! So anyway, looking around your room, it appears to have a radio, various amenities to make your life a little bit more pleasant. It also has a couple of signs. One is there, and another shows a lovely map. It also has a telephone, which begins ringing almost as soon as you look at it. Outside, you hear on a loudspeaker, and you hear the same voice on the radio in your room. Good morning. This is the Village Voice. Remember that your betters are looking out for you and want you to have a glorious day. The phone continues ringing.
Jesus. I pick up the phone.
A look on TJ's face. Special.
Hello?
Hello, you hear on the phone. There's nothing to be afraid of. Come and have lunch with me. Number 2, the Green Dome. Click.
Great. I look at the map, and I'm looking at the map actually right now.
Enjoy.
Number
TJ
2
is beating his head on a bedpost methodically in the background.
Thud, thud. Thud. Yeah, I'll eventually take a good long gander at the map.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Number 2's residence, the Green Dome. Okay, I see where it's at. It's in the middle, kind of. Okay. All right. There's a helicopter. There's an old people's home, so people don't die young here.
There's more pictures that have been revealed as well. Enjoy.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Are those gigantic, are those like old-timey bicycles?
What, on the badge things that you're wearing?
On the badge.
You're thinking so, but exactly what it is, I'm not sure. Do you have history?
I sure can roll a history check. Hold on one second. I've got to get
That's the spirit.
Go. Oh, that's not it.
Was it 94 was what you rolled?
No. That was my test roll from...
Damn.
It's a premature attempt at a flying device.
I rolled an 11. That seems like it's under my history. It is under my history.
Well done, you. Let's see.
How do I picture that's a wing on the top? Like some asshat would ride that off a cliff and attempt to fly with it.
Right. Anyway, that is known as a penny farthing, also known as a high wheel, high wheeler, and an ordinary. It's a type of bicycle with a large front wheel and a much smaller rear wheel. They were around 1880s is the first machine to actually be called a bicycle.
Does it have a large canopy built over the top of it? Because that's what the little picture we're looking at looks like.
Well, there are no actual bicycles here, just pictures of ones on your badges that are sewn onto your jackets that have numbers on them.
Mm-hmm. I thought the little canopy thing in the picture was a wing.
It could be. I'm not really sure.
All right. Well, the map doesn't indicate where we are.
Indeed. This is a good point. You feel disoriented, confused, etc.
Great. So we're in the room. We've got clothes on. We can go outside without risking exposure.
Indeed.
Is the door unlocked? Can we get out of our own room?
When you turn toward it, it goes and just opens.
It knows.
TJ begins trying to make the same noise in the background in between the thumps on the bedpost.
Well, come on. We don't want to keep number 2 waiting.
And as he says that, here's some cards. You hear a small whimpering in the background. Oh, let the good times roll. And an extra card for Mike.
Oh, man, that means I have to discard one? All right.
Yes. By the way, to make it easy, it turns out you're in the building that's to the west of the cafe. When you go out, you see the cafe.
All right. So let's see here. I am going to say that on this page here, let's see here, draw a shape. We're going to draw a shape here. Thought I drew a shape. I don't know if I'm drawing a shape. Freehand.
Also, there's a newspaper on your doorstep.
Oh, I understand. There's probably like I can't see what is here because there's a fog. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I switched to a new page. If you go a little bit down and a little bit to the right, you'll be able to see the newspaper on your doorstep.
Okay.
Hey, before anyone gets any cards and completely ruins this shit, I'm going to use this right now. It's right over here by the skull.
What is?
Hold on, I'll move it back to the card page for you. Have you already seen the newspaper?
I don't actually see the newspaper at all.
Scroll out, and it'll make it easier to find. Oh wait, no, I haven't moved you to the right page. Sorry, hold on. Now you can scroll out.
Okay.
You can read TJ the newspaper, and then I'll move you back to the card page.
Oh. Oh no. Go away. Stop that. Why did that happen? Go away. Okay. All right. Tally ho. Tally ho. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. New arrivals by number 75. We have just had new arrivals, number 83 and number 102. They will be staying at the house next to the cafe. Please join us at the Tally Ho in welcoming them and making the rest of their lives happy ones. International Moose Count underway by Bob O'Bobston.
Yeah, don't worry about the rest of the stories, but
okay.
yeah.
It says it's August 23rd of 2017 at the top of it as well.
Yeah, don't worry about the dates. It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Okay.
Here's the card page in case you need to move around cards and shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
I made a bunch of squiggles. That squiggly area was where I planned on putting cards.
I made more squiggles just to confuse things because I didn't know you made squiggles.
I put the card to the...
Oh, shit.
Yes, it's now touching the blue squiggle. Excellent. Nope. And the blue's gone.
There's also green squiggles. There's many colors of squiggles.
It's the green squiggle. There we go. Yeah, right there.
That's the discard pile.
Yeah.
Done.
Hey.
All right. Cool. Well, I can't see the map now, but I'm going to use my intuitive sense of remembering to go.
No problem.
Where we need to go.
You guys set out. I will give you some of the scenes from town as you head over there. You see, ignore the everything except for the vehicle there.
Oh, the beautiful yellow car.
Correct. They have many of those there. Here's a couple of shots of what the fun, interesting colored place with the interesting buildings and stuff looks like. Here's an aerial shot that you'll never get to see. Here's an example of some of these signs that they have.
This place seems great.
Oh, yeah, it really is nice.
This is way better than being shot at by Smurfs.
Point. As you guys are heading over to the Green Dome, number 2s, you do see a helicopter in the distance that's coming this way. It's getting ready to land at the helipad.
That is it's good to know. If we try and run away, they have helicopters they can send after us.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, as you arrive there, you do see. Let's see, do you see that? Non-helipad. Yeah, you can see that they have a one of the taxi type things, but it's got an open back like an ambulance, and it's got somebody that you're believing is from where the helicopter landed. And they got like white sheets up their neck and then a bunch of stuff on their face, like breathing tubes and stuff, and it's going toward the hospital.
So somebody got fucked up.
And
not doing well.
Sad. And the door of the number 2, as you walk up and prepare to knock, is opened by...
Creepy man.
Now, it's opened by a little person, as they prefer to be known, even though I refuse, who looks like this. He is dressed in immaculately as a butler, including the white gloves, and he motions for you to go on in.
Thank you. I pat him on his head.
He stiffens, but does not react other than the involuntary stiffening.
I take one finger and rub it on his head just a little, just to make sure no paint comes off. It's not a Smurf under here, is it?
I'm giving you each a card for being really super condescending to the poor butler. No, it does not appear that he is a Smurf.
Okay, just checking.
I'm going to move you back in a second, but after molesting the butler for a while, you guys get brought to the veranda where you're getting a very nice lunch and stuff served to you by the guy whose head you've been rubbing on and shit. This guy here appears to be your host. He's wearing a badge that says number 2, and he says, "Hello, welcome to the village. Please have a seat."
I sit.
Is your head all right? It appears to be a bit red.
Yeah, I said.
He says, "Well, if your head is hurting a bit, 83, you should definitely see the doctor."
Oh no, I'm good.
Very well.
What number is the doctor?
He is 77.
Excellent. Well, number 2, is it?
Indeed. You're good at this, 102.
What exactly is this place?
This is the village. Welcome. It's about time that we got a visit from you. Please, try some of this. What they are having or serving you is meatloaf, green beans, and mashed potatoes. This meal seems super familiar from somewhere to you guys.
Oh, yeah, from Burlington. This is the same thing that we had for like dinner or whatever.
And that's a card for Mr. 102.
It's Scott Woolmer, if you need to know.
102.
102, right.
Yes. So, he says, yes. Well, it's good that we have you here. We are looking forward to finding out what we need to know from you.
Purpose, function, and goal of this facility.
Well, in your case, it's different for many people here. But even though I will choose to answer this, remember, questions are a burden and answers are a prison for oneself. So we need information from you. We are aware of your background, but our personnel file has holes. We don't like holes, 83. So we need information. And we will get it by hook or by crook.
But I thought questions were the burden of others.
Well, in this case, they'll be the burden to you. You see, in every relationship, there is a hammer and an anvil. And in this one, you are the anvil.
Immovable? Solid?
Ooh, I can see this will be an interesting task we have ahead of ourselves.
Ha 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 ha! You're not laughing, 83. I thought this was a laugh.
Don't worry, 83. You'll get the hang of it.
So is this your idea or one's idea?
I run things. Does having a number 2 mean that there must be a number 1?
Is this Barter Town?
No, this is the village.
Who runs the village?
Well, I am the overseer of the village.
Would number 1 agree with that?
The democratically elected leader of the village.
Did number 2 replace number 1 in a violent, messy way?
I believe that you have the wrong idea of what goes on here. This is a peaceful place, a safe place.
Lots of reach arounds.
What?
Got it.
I see that we're going to have trouble with you, 83. Oh, yes. I do like a challenge me.
I look around the room. There isn't a fire axe handy, is there?
Sadly, no.
Damn it.
Well, you had questions for us. You might as well make on with it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, what do you want to know?
Well, so how long have you been working for them?
Well, that's a tricky question.
Go on.
Who are them? Who is they?
Well, in this case, it would be MI6.
I thought we worked for you.
No. Apparently you don't.
Is this MI6 like British intelligence MI6?
I think we're on the same page.
But they're not blue, right?
Well, we're worried you may be red.
Like communist?
Fucking Chinese?
Your words, not mine.
Are you still on to the Chinese?
Ah!
Are you?
What's the meaning of this? What have we done to call into question whether or not we're supposed to be here?
Well, I think that your presence here is quite a hint. Nobody comes here unless they are in need of unburdening themselves from this information. So tell me, who is Mr. Hannes? Tell me about Mr. Hannes.
Mr. Hannes?
Hannes, yes.
Can I get a spelling on that, please?
As though you wouldn't know. Hannis. Mr. Hannes.
2 N's.
Correct. I'm glad you know how to spell his name.
With an S at the end?
Yes.
Your speech is really hard to understand. I'm sorry. It's like you have an extra lip.
He just stares at you. He says, well, perhaps we're going to need to make you a bit more malleable before we continue this conversation. He stands up. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the village. You shan't be leaving us. He does the grandiose walking into the house, leaving you guys outside on the veranda. The butler comes over and clears away empty plates and puts full plates with more food close to you in case you want more food.
I eat more food.
You never know when you're going to eat again.
Correct.
Meanwhile, number 83 is looking at the butler, who wears no number tag, in a very suspicious manner, as though he may later molest the butler in some possibly sexual deviant way.
So where's your number?
The butler is continuing straightening up things and such.
Are you a native of this island? Was there once a vast land filled with very, very short little people? And this number 2 came here and overtook your people by force?
He looks at you and
If you
gives...
wait once, I will know he is holding your people in caves below the surface, doing horrible, horrible sexual acts upon them.
The butler rubs his hand across his face like, and he takes the dirty dishes and leaves.
Very
You two
well.
are now alone on the veranda.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's really weird. When I don't have a job, I kind of get lost. Any ideas?
What are you pounding, TJ?
Wow. That's amazing. This mic is really good.
Use your cock instead, because the whole thing was jumping and noise and bad things.
He's cutting up the coke. He's getting ready for the day. What is that?
Pencil.
That is your pencil.
Cocaine pencil?
That apparently sounds like thunder.
So, you guys are sitting on the veranda. The gentle sea breeze is rolling over you. The village is down there, and you can hear, it sounds like marching music on the thing going on. Etc., etc.
How do you want to proceed forward there, 102?
Well, 83. I really feel like this is the best prison we could possibly ask for.
It's not so bad yet. I mean, the reach rounds and the pokers haven't started yet, but
Get a time.
not bad so far.
All right. Well, yeah. I'm looking around because the newspaper said that there would be people welcoming the new arrivals.
Yeah, nobody has fucking walked up to you and said hi. You're very disappointed. You're sitting in the Green Dome's balcony. I'm moving you back to the map in case you're wanting to move around at all.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen.
Yeah, well, eventually you're going to get bored or your legs will fall asleep or something sitting here on the veranda. And you can only eat so much breakfast before the food just starts falling back out of your mouth.
Not true.
All right. Well, so we leave number 2's residence dome, and I guess there's the Citizens Advice Bureau right next door.
The butler holds open the door for you to leave and closes it behind you.
I'll look at his eyes real quick.
He does not give you
All
any
right.
fucking winks and shit as you stare at this poor bastard. Oh my God.
It really sucks that the helicopter landing pad is on the opposite side of town from the hospital. I don't feel good for that guy that was carried out with all the little things.
Our empire was crumbled after number 2 had a heart attack and we couldn't get him to the hospital. Ciao.
All right. Well, I also look around. There's like a shit ton of mountains around us, but there are roads that go away from here.
That'll be where we find the caves where the indigenous people are being held.
Well, the cliffs and the caves are near the water, where the deep ones are.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm somewhat okay with the water idea. You want to go in by water? Do water caves to get to the indigenous people to get them out?
I know.
More recon. Got it.
There's a place called the Palace of Fun. It's either really fun there or not.
Oh, we'll just keep going, and if we start hearing the call to prayer, then we know it's not the type of fun palace we're looking for.
So I'm going to make my way to the Citizens Advice Office, or Citizens Advice Bureau.
No problem. You as you're passing other villagers and stuff, they say, "Be seeing you. Be seeing you."
Comrade.
One of them says, "Privyet. Be seeing you." But yes, you get to the Citizens Advice Bureau. There are no people close to it at all. There's people wandering around everywhere else. oddly absent from the Citizens Advice Bureau. The doors are closed up. The windows all have fucking curtains over them. Nobody is going in or coming out.
Interesting.
It does not look like a friendly place as opposed to everything else.
Beautiful. Well, that's the place I want to go. It's different than everything else. Is the door open?
You go and test it. No, it's locked.
This technique has been working for us so far. Where's the most dangerous fucking place we can find? Let's go there.
I'm not 100% convinced that if I die, I don't just wake up at the bed and breakfast again. So,
Groundhog Day. Nice.
But, all right.
I'm not convinced. I've actually woken up in the last, like, fucking week.
I would have figured that after Smurfville and getting attacked by a cat that was the size of a dragon.
Like, what is this guy going to say to us to really intimidate us?
We're going to saw your hands off. Okay.
Got a scary fucker here.
You know what I did last week? I was dressed as a giant rabbit running through a city of fucking Smurfs.
We only go up from here.
Holy shit.
I was gonna say last week you were dressed as a giant rabbit running through a fucking minefield and got blown up by one.
Getting fucking shrapnel. Yeah. Hey, that reminds me. I look over myself. Am I showing any wear and tear from that type of shit?
Let's see. Give me a willpower roll. Lower is better. You can do the same if you wish, Michael. It's a way to get a check in willpower if you get times 3 or less.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled a 1. An actual
one?
1. A 1.
Make sure TJ is using a D100 instead of a fucking D20 again.
Working on it.
Liar, you're going to use a D20 and wonder why you're doing
9.
so well. God damn, both of you take a check in willpower. You guys have, TJ has the whatever scarring and shit he started with, no new shit. Same for Mike. You're apparently super tough, and the scars that you have, that you've lived with for years, they are so fucking badass that they drove off the other scars, perhaps.
All right. Right. So are we going in this building or not?
There's a small window you could break if you wanted to get in there, I suppose.
Well, I would prefer to like have a lockpick or a club, you know, something.
Yeah.
Before just going in the dark, bad place.
We should wander through some of the buildings, get some supplies first.
There's a general store.
Oh, yeah. They've got trees here.
So go across the street to the general store. Well,
All
it's
right.
called general stores, huh?
Yes,
Plural?
there's various shops and stuff like that. They have many different things. Let me show you an example of some of the products that they have. I think you'll find them fascinating. Yep. Here we are. And oops. There you go. This is an example of some of the products they have.
Huh.
You like that?
I like it. Is everything canned here?
Yes. Although, if you want to do, well,
that store's going to be really awkward.
As, if you, the proprietor of the grocery store says, if you like fresh food, I recommend the Cafe 102.
Mm. Does he have a number badge on him?
Yes, he does. Everybody does.
What's the number of the cashier?
Ah, God damn it. Let's see.
We're gonna run him out of fucking numbers.
I just want to see if there's a number higher than mine.
Yes, his number is 147.
Conveniently higher than mine.
There you go.
Nice. We're moving one concern at a time. All right.
What you got? Gentlemen, like anything?
Do you just sell canned food here?
Yes, but our stores sell other things, sir. We also have maps, matches, cigarettes, etc.
And you take money for these things?
Well, from other people, we put ticks on their cards, but you're, 102. So, yes, don't worry. Your costs are being met here, as are yours, 83.
And why is that?
Questions are a burden to others, and answers are are prison for oneself.
Good. I want everything packed up, nicely shipped to my room. Thank you.
I'll put a few things for you over there,
Yeah.
sir. Don't worry. We'll make sure that your rooms are always supplied with food.
Not going to be enough. I need barely enough room to stand at the entrance of my room.
He just smiles at you. You're thinking it's not going to happen. He smiles. Would you like a package of cigarettes?
I would like a backpack if you have one. Do you have a
I'm sorry, we
knapsack?
don't.
Great. Well, I would like a pack of cigarettes and some matches.
There you go.
Where would I be able to buy a boat?
They don't sell boats. Sorry.
Plane?
No. Fresh out.
Helicopter.
Try your luck at the helipad, he says. Maybe
Thank
they'll
you.
sell it.
Thank you, 147. You've been most helpful.
He says, as the picture shows, be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you, 83.
Clearly, that's a hand sign for the small people are under our control. Small people.
Great. So I'm looking for a backpack store.
They don't have any backpack stores. You can get a smallish, like a shoulder bag, like the size of a small gym bag.
Sure.
Done. Hello,
Great.
102. Welcome.
Hello, number on your badge.
Smiles and nods. There's a new sign here. Be seeing you.
I preemptively go, be seeing you.
He says, and you.
You said there's a new sign on this door?
Yes. I've
Music
cleared
begins where worlds leave off?
Yes.
Music begins where words leave off. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got that big contraption where people get in it, and then by pressing certain keys, sharp implements go into the cage.
Oh, be seeing you.
And you.
And Rover Petting Zoo. And the thing. Click of symbol. More things. Got it. All right.
What a great time. It looks as though they are also having a live human chess match, if you want to get in on that.
Does that say for sale or let upscale ex-custodial unit CCTV equipped 2 beds with hypno lamp? The fuck?
Yeah, weird.
Okay. Is black or white winning the chess match?
Currently, black is.
Hmm.
The village is not whitewashed. There are people from all different skin tonalities here and stuff. Hooray!
I like it. It's
Somebody have a
very-
lawnmower in the background?
It's
Yes.
Tim.
Yes,
kill-
someone does.
Do you have a gun that you can shoot that person with?
Hold, please.
I bet it's Anna mowing the lawn.
Oh, it is. On.
Oh, don't kill Anna. Don't kill
Unless-
Anna.
Fucking Kurgan has decided to start mowing a lawn. It's a real
Wow.
small lawn,
Okay.
at least in that
Good.
corner.
So anyway, moving on. Where to now, gents?
Oh,
Oh.
God. We lost our map.
Oh, sorry.
Do we need a map? We just need some guns.
There's some other things from the stores, I guess, that I'd like to acquire.
Of
for
Of course,
you
they
without
have
paying
many
monies.
different small stores you can go to
Excellent.
get things. You notice no brand names are on your little bag and stuff.
Yeah, or
Or it
do they
says
say
the
that?
village.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hear it. Do they sell a first aid kit?
Very super basic, basically band-aids. They sell band-aids.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the guy says if you have anything more severe than that 102, I recommend going to the hospital.
Oh yeah, I appreciate the recommendation. 63. Let me know. If or I appreciate you letting me know that.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Wow, you're thinking 83 that 102 is really assimilating quick into this new lifestyle that you guys have gotten into.
It's a technique he likes. It makes him feel more at home.
So
I
far,
don't
this
like
is the
it.
most at home I've felt.
Yeah, fuck this. It's not right. I look
Hey,
around. Is there fucking
least
garbage
it'll-
around?
At least it'll eventually be tomorrow.
No,
Is there-
no. We don't know yet. That's not fucking certain.
Did you just say, is there any garbage around?
Yeah, I look for fucking garbage.
Like
No.
a trash can.
No,
Ah!
no garbage.
Yeah, this is too fucking clean. Nope. Too clean. Way too fucking clean. It's like Toronto. You know the fucking aliens run Toronto.
102 looks at you as though you may have broken inside.
You been to Toronto? The fucking homeless were clean.
I look up in the sky. Are there any like chemtrails or any garbage like that in the sky?
There's
Negative.
Like 300 flying little fucking cameras above our heads.
Sure, give me a spot hidden roll there. 83, just 83 a spot hidden roll.
Yep, right there. I knew it.
Yep,
Hold
yep.
on.
There was. It fucking zips by. Yes.
No. That's not going to make a spot. No way.
Good enough for me. Yes, you saw one. Yes, it hid just before 102 can take a look at it.
Yeah.
Only you saw it. This
I
is
knew
how
it.
religions get started.
Yep. We need a job. We need a purpose. When I don't have a job and a purpose, my only thoughts are get out.
83 seems angsty.
Well, we could go to the labor exchange where you could trade your labor for something else, which we don't need money for anything. So there's that.
I like it.
We
Yeah.
can go fishing on the beach.
Yeah. No. I'm
No?
thinking labor exchange. That was a good idea.
Do
I
any
like
of these any of these shops have a axe?
Oh, no. No. In fact, there don't seem to be any tools around at all for some reason.
I figured. Okay. Great. Great.
You're watching 83 slowly slip into more and more psychosis as you walk around. He continues looking at people extremely suspiciously as they go, "Hello, 83 and 102. Be seeing you."
Be seeing you. Well, is there a place that you would like to go? 83.
Labor camp. There might be tools there.
All right. Well,
Hard to do labor without tools.
labor exchange. That
Excellent.
direction.
The front door opens into a waiting room backed by a counter and a young lady with some number on it. Everybody has a number. The numbers range up to, I think the highest you've probably seen is in the 300 or 400s. Okay. But so yeah, anytime you talk to somebody and just assign them whatever number and stuff, that's fine. But a young pretty lady with some number on comes up and goes, "Hello, welcome to the labor exchange."
Hello, 69. How are you?
Oh, he gets a card for that. So fucking harsh. Because now that's her fucking number, whether she wanted it or not. So she says, "I'm fine. It's a beautiful day in the village. How may I help you?" 83.
Let's see. Labor exchange, huh? So what goes on here? How does one get a job on this place? I need something to do or I'm gonna go crazy.
No problem. We have an extensive test that you will take to find out what sort of labor you are best suited for. And then we can help you to get a job doing that.
Huh. All right.
She goes and shows you the test. It's a bit on the book side of thick.
Gives me something to do.
Yes, it does. 102, would you like to take the test too?
Does taking the test contractually obligate me to do anything?
Are you asking her or me?
Both.
I'm not giving any answers, but when you ask her, she says, "Questions are a burden to others and answers a prison for oneself."
God damn it. That's okay. I'll hold off for now.
Name
No problem.
82.
Questions being such a burden to others and answers being a prison, this booklet sure has a lot of questions for us.
Yeah, TJ, this is the most fucking invasive test you've ever seen in your life. It's along the lines of how many times a week do you masturbate in the shower, as well as more serious questions.
Sure.
Filling it out honestly?
Fuck yeah, they can know everything they need to know about me.
No problem. You're going to be there for a while. 102, while he's doing that, would you like to A, stand there, B, stand there and look uncomfortable, C, lay on the floor and pretend to be dead for a few hours,
No, I'm
D,
gonna
go somewhere else?
I'm gonna do the long walk around the edge of the village.
Excellent. Yes. It appears that there are residences also not shown on the map that are of no interest to you whatsoever.
Okay.
Pretty much anything that interests you is well and truly on the map.
Okay.
Good. Yes, and everybody greets you. It seems very friendly. It seems very peaceful. Give me a spot roll for something. They have a lot of statuary here, a lot of busts and stuff of that nature.
I pass.
Some of the busts, as you walk by, kind of rotate to, face you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Horribly hidden cameras.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, everything in the village seems to be kind of a weird amalgamation of very gaudy colors. Everybody except you two are wearing extremely gaudy colors. You guys are pretty much monochromatic. And you're not sure why that is, but everybody greets you as though you are fitting in, and by fitting in, I mean you definitely stand out, but they seem very happy to see you. and they're greeting you, "Hello, 102," etc., etc., etc.
All right.
You get told be seeing you in some of the most creepy imaginable ways from time to time, as well as a lot of bright, chipper ones.
The old people's home. I would like to specifically stop there and take a gander at the old people.
There's one who's getting a chess game ready. Have a seat. You play?
Yeah, I dabble.
You should definitely keep it up here. We're all pawns here. He holds up two hands for the peace thing.
I choose his right hand.
There's nothing in it, and he goes, ha 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 ha. But you end up playing white. So, anyway, give me a chess roll, please.
I don't have chess.
You do. You have learn. Give me a learn roll. It's a good way to get check and learn.
Learn. Oh, that's a stat. Learning.
Yeah. That's where all your bases of all your skills are. Right.
No.
He objects rather strenuously to the creative way you have found to move your pieces, but he does help. No, you can't move that now. When you said dabble, do you mean in this game or the other game?
Are we playing backgammon?
Right. He says he will help you figure out which way the pieces move. Anyway, meanwhile, over to TJ. All right, 83. You complete the test, and the lady says, right, now we'll need to get the answers put into the computer. If you come back tomorrow, we should know exactly what sort of jobs you are qualified to do.
Cool. All right. Wander out. And what does 102 do all the time? I head to the cafeteria. He'll end up there sooner or later.
Cut two. You are feeling a bit peckish after a while. (102)
Oh, I didn't realize we were back on me. I start feeling a bit peckish after a while. The old people. Do all the old people have numbers on them as well?
Yes, they do.
Does other ones other than the one I'm playing chess with drop subtle hints at our captors?
Drop subtle hints, what?
Drop subtle hints about our captors, such as, we're all pawns here.
Oh, yes, I'm sure they do various things, but give me an empathy roll. There's about 40 old people that live here. They kind of hang out in a loose amalgamation together and sometimes wander off from each other and stuff. Right, as far as you can tell, they're all rapists or something. I don't know. They're just old. They're old. Old people are useless. Who knows what goes on in their old diseased heads?
God, it's like a garbage dump for people that are too useless. Got it.
Yes, that works as well as anything else.
All right. Well, I guess if I'm getting hungry, I did see that place that serves fresh food.
You did.
We'll go there.
TJ, I'm sorry, 83. What kind of scene would you like to be causing at the cafeteria when he shows up?
If I remember right, I'm 82.
You're 83. I'm 102.
You're still 83.
83. Fuck. I was 82. Look at the guy.
82 on the. You did write 82 on the thing.
I'm just hanging out, eating a small light meal.
All right. You see 102 coming.
Ask one of the people near me. So, if a building here catches on fire, what's the standard procedure for getting entry into that building if it happens to be locked? Do you just let the occupants and the entire building burn to the ground?
I don't.
Questions are important.
Yeah.
102 is right, 83. The waiter comes over and says, could you sign your number for your meal, please?
Now, that's a question. It's a burden.
Great. Just put your number here, please.
Right.
Do you write 83 on his pad of paper?
Oh, sure.
Great. He thanks you and goes off to do stuff, certain deeds.
Mm-hmm.
A different waiter comes up and asks if you'd like anything 102.
Sure.
So many questions.
What is the cost for a meal here?
Oh, don't worry. It's very affordable for you. I believe you and 83, he looks dubiously at 83, have all of your costs taken care of for normal things.
Great. That's such a great thing that number 2 is doing for us.
Number 2 is quite a leader. He is a leader of extraordinary magnitude.
Much better than number 1.
I don't know number 1.
You've never met number 1?
Well, no, of course not.
He's not privileged. Don't tell him anymore.
Very well. What kind of food would you like, 102?
I saw him have a great sandwich. I'd like one of those as well.
Very good. Right away, sir.
Oh, and a
That's
coffee.
Really
And a coffee.
subpar.
Something with caffeine in it. That'd be great.
Yes, sir. One sandwich soaked with caffeine. Right away, sir.
I like it. It's a French dip, but just into a monster energy
Exactly.
drink.
Yeah, into caffeinated gravy.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like diabetes.
Yes. Nice.
Mm.
So, yeah, you enjoy your subpar sandwich, and it looks like 83 is just feeling angry and bitter and deathy.
Why do you always have to be sad everywhere we go? I mean, we're not being shot at here. Things aren't exploding.
I need a purpose.
Can't your purpose to just be pull that giant stick out of your ass and enjoy yourself for a minute?
As long as I can put an axe head on that stick and then use it to eyeball the guy who was cooking. Mm.
He looks a bit nervously at you.
Well,
He
you're
has
gonna have to
knives
pull it out
over
first.
there, you're thinking. Motherfucker may have knives for cooking.
Oh, so do we have forks, spoons, and knives?
Yes. Yes, you do. Nice.
Like a
shiny
butter-
silverware, too.
Like a butter knife or whatever?
I look
Yes.
around the room.
Yeah.
How many potential cameras do I see in this environment with sharp implements?
Give me a spot hidden roll. Lower is better.
Jesus Christ, there's a camera coming out of my fucking button. 8.
Yes, there is. In addition to you can spot about 7 obvious cameras and another 12 less obvious ones so far. It shows in the background. It shows as like 102 is looking at his silverware and going, looking at a butter knife. It shows like various cameras going up behind him. And then they all hide and he looks around and goes, yeah, butter knife. You're like, mm-hmm.
I put the butter knife down after like buttering the bread. All the cameras retract back. Pick the butter knife up again. They come back in closer.
I like your idea here. You're trying to burn out the motors.
No problem. Yeah, the people appear to be very peaceful. There's nobody shooting at you. There's no landmines that you've stepped on yet. This place is fitting the criteria of what was asked in that it seems at the moment to be safe. This is what you get for asking for a safe place, apparently.